This is Wake Up Whitewater on UWW-TV. Broadcasting from Conover Studio at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, this is Wake Up Whitewater.
Good morning, and welcome to Wake Up Whitewater. I'm Edie Fernay alongside Peyton Walls. We got an extra hour of sleep, but now it's colder and darker. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. In the summer, I was just happy, but I was like, oh, I can't wait until the fall, and now it's the fall, and now it's cold, and I'm like, oh.
I'm never as prepared for it as I want to be. Like,
That's
I overhear
fair.
people talking, like, oh, I'm from Wisconsin, I'm from Minnesota my whole life, so I'm used to the cold. I'm not. I'm from Illinois, and I've never once been used to the cold when it comes around.
Yeah, no, it's dark and it's cold. Seasonal depression is gonna hit here soon. I am not ready for it, but I'm also excited for the change of seasons. I'm excited for winter. Winter is arguably my favorite season, and I know that's a hot take, but I just really like snow. I don't know, in like Christmas Hallmark movies, and sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I was pondering something the other day. What do they do with the zoo animals when it gets cold and dark and like it snows? Like, where do they go?
That's a good question, because I know some of them, like, they've got polar bears, at least to the Milwaukee Zoo.
Yeah.
Those guys are fine. They can be out in the snow, but, like, giraffes, they don't want to be out there. I think they can bring them inside, though, because it's not, is the zoo open in the winter?
I don't think so.
I know I've been to, like, zoo events in the winter, but I don't know if that was, like, a one-time thing.
Yeah.
The animals all weren't out.
Well,
Where do they
okay,
go?
zoos are very, like, I don't know how to feel about a zoo, to be honest, because I like going to zoos. It's, like, fun, but I'm also like, are you okay? Like, how do you
Right.
feel about being in a cage and, like, not in the wild doing what you're supposed to do? Like, I don't know.
It's like, do they know what they're missing type of thing?
Yeah, no, it kind of makes me sad. And then last time I went to a zoo, all the animals were, like, sleeping, and some of them were inside, and I'm like, okay, can you do something entertaining, please? Like, I don't know. Zoos are a hot topic for me right now. After the break, Betsabe Ramos will bring you the latest campus news. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
What does it mean to be a warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad.
Learning another language.
And listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a warhawk, I stay balanced,
Take great care of myself.
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
and I'm taking confident steps in the direction of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind.
And never quit.
Because
That's the warhawk way.
You can see it. His potential, that is. You see it even when he may not. You see that the things that spark his interest today will in time ignite the things he pursues tomorrow. And ultimately, help him reach new heights. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
The PB Poorman Pride Center is the place to go for LGBTQ+ resources, information, and community. Located in the Warhawk Connection Center, while there, you can meet people like Mia.
And I serve Impact as president this fall, as well as working for the Pride Center. Impact is our queer LGBTQ+ and ally organization on campus. We meet once a week, and we do a lot of social events as well as education events.
It feels like I'm way more accepted here than when I was in high school. It is like a really big family.
Along with acceptance, in the Pride Center you can find a little library, a clothing closet, and a satellite location of the Warhawk Food Pantry.
It just feels like a home to me. You know, it feels like my home away from home, and there's such a community here that is so wonderful and full of joy.
For more information, follow the Pride Center on Instagram at UWW_PRC.
I'm Betsy Ramos, and this is your UWW-TV News Update. Class registration for the spring semester of 2025 is underway. Simply log into your WINS account, select the Classes and Schedules box, then click on Class Search and Enroll. Once you selected the 2025 Spring Term tab, you can then add classes to your shopping cart. Each student has a specific date and time assigned to them for enrolling in classes, which is listed on the WINS homepage. If you have any questions or need assistance, visit uww.edu/AAEC to talk to the Academic Advising and Exploration Center, or set up an appointment with your advisor. UWW is celebrating National First Generation College Student Week. Roberta's Art Gallery will be hosting a kickoff ceremony on Monday, November 4th at noon, where Chancellor Corey A. King will make an appearance. The UC will have a pop-up exhibit throughout the week showcasing stories of 9 first-gen Warhawks. On the UWW campus, 36% of students are first generation. For more information on how first-generation students are being celebrated, visit uww.edu/students/first generation. And we'll have more updates after a quick break.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk.
At UW Whitewater.
You belong here!
The UW Whitewater Police Department encourages students to take personal control for their safety and has a list of tips available on their website. The advice includes sharing your location with a trusted individual, emergency planning and preparedness for weather or danger-related events, and having access to UW Whitewater's alert system Informacast. For the full list of suggestions, visit the link below. And finally, a judge has ordered the man accused of killing UW Whitewater student Kara Welch to stand trial. Chad Richards appeared Friday in Walworth County Court, where a judge found probable cause that a felony had been committed and ordered him to be bound over for trial. The state requested 2 weeks of an arraignment hearing to be scheduled. According to court records, the arraignment is set for 2 o'clock on Friday, November 8th. For more updates, check us out at uwwtv.org. I'm Betsy Ramos, and this has been your news update on UWW-TV.
Oktoberfest is a large gathering held in Germany every year, but many cities bring a piece of Germany here to the United States. UWW-TV's Kopen Lubke has more on Walworth County's version of Oktoberfest.
With October coming to a close, many Wisconsin cities bring out the German. From Milwaukee to La Crosse and New Glarus and Germantown, Wisconsin loves its heritage. Even here at Veterans Park in Elkhorn, streets come alive with music, food, and of course, beer. We talked to Kate and Chris from the Elkhorn Chamber of Commerce to get more on this year's Oktoberfest celebration.
We are at the 19th Elkhorn Oktoberfest today. Let's just take you through some quick numbers. So today we have parked 18 food trucks. We have put about 117 vendors in our park. We have over 125 cars in our car show, all in anticipation of welcoming probably about 7,000 guests to our downtown area today.
The Elkhorn Chamber of Commerce works with local businesses and says all the alcoholic drinks offered at Oktoberfest are made right here in Wisconsin.
We also participate with our local establishments. We only have local and craft beers and wines from the areas.
Oktoberfest has more to do than just drink beer. As mentioned before, they have a classic car show and over 100 vendors. Other events included a 5K, a bags tournament, and even a stein hoisting competition. Reporting from Elkhorn's Oktoberfest, for UWW-TV News, I'm Copen Lubke.
Thanks, Copen. Edie, have you ever participated in Oktoberfest?
I've been to one a couple years ago in a different area, and it was so cold. My parents, I think we got out of the car and we were like, no, we're going back inside, it's cold. Mm-hmm. How about you?
Yeah, I've been to La Crosse's version of Oktoberfest, and it was fun, but I'm not German, and I'm very Irish, and so on St. Patrick's Day, that's my day to shine, and I'm just walking around Oktoberfest, I'm like, wow, this is probably what non-Irish people feel like on St. Patrick's Day. But it was fun. I don't know.
I've got the different worlds.
Yeah, 2 different worlds over there.
We'll be right back with more on Wake Up Whitewater.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk
at UW Whitewater.
You belong here!
UWW-TV has been an important part of the campus and community since 1980.
Not only providing on-air learning opportunities for broadcast journalists and electronic media production students,
but educating and entertaining our audiences with award-winning news, live sports coverage, original programming,
as well as dedicating the mission to developing creative collaborations throughout campus.
For more information, visit our website and like us on Facebook.
Check us out because you got to see what's on UWW-TV.
Here at UWW, we put a lot of emphasis on shaping your involvement. Involvement helps you get to know more people with similar values and goals as yourself. The Student Involvement Office can help you get involved with organizations on campus, or we can help you start a brand new one. So what are you waiting for? It's time to shape your involvement at UWW. If you'd like to learn more, stop by UC 127 or contact us at involvement@uww.edu or call 262-472-6217.
Hello, welcome to Being Sensible, the show where money talks. My name is Ron Hoke, and today we're taking a look at the UW Credit Union and the services that it has to offer. A credit union is like a non-profit bank. UW Credit Union is a credit union with locations all around Wisconsin, from Madison to Green Bay to right here in Whitewater. UW Credit Union offers savings and checking accounts, debit and credit cards, loan assistance, and much more. UW Credit Union offers services to both students and community members and is a safe environment for people to begin learning financial literacy, building credit, and becoming financially responsible. We spoke with Riley from UW Credit Union to learn more about what UW Credit Union can do.
The credit union offers a wide variety of different financial services that match what you would see at a bank or other financial institution. So we do checking, savings accounts, we cash exchanges, that type of stuff. We also help folks establish, build credit, talk about credit history, budget health, that type of stuff.
Anyone can use the services that UW Credit Union has to offer, whether they have experience in established finances or are green behind their ears when it comes to managing money. UW Credit Union is here for you.
If you want to start really digging into finance, there are a couple of different ways to do that, especially with the banking realm. So a lot of folks will start off on their phones downloading an app, looking into things such as budgeting. In my personal opinion, I think that's the best way to get started. A lot of different financial institutions have really good online banking systems where you can look into see what and where your funds are going. UW Credit Union in particular has a pretty robust online banking system that we help folks track with all the time. If you don't have credit established already, right now is actually the perfect time to do it. We never pressure anybody into something like that. It's more of a conversation, but ultimately at the end of the day, you're in charge of your finances and you're building your credit. So right now is a great time to start, and there are a lot of tools out there for you to start doing that.
The Whitewater branch of UW Credit Union is located at the University Center on campus and is open from Monday through Friday from the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
We love to help students with anything with regard to credit, health, budgeting, any of the stuff that I've discussed here. If you want to set up what we call a new membership, a savings and a checking account, we do those all the time too. One of the cool things that we're able to do at this branch is we can do what's called an instant issue on a card. So if you set up an account with us, we're likely going to be able to give you a card same day.
If you want to learn more about UW Credit Union, visit their website at www.uwcu.org. For UWW-TV, I'm Ron Hoke, and this has been Being Sensible.
Big changes came to career services at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater over the summer. After years of serving students from the University Center, Career Services moved to a new location in McCutcheon Hall. Our reporter, Zoe Evans-Griffin, has more on the move and how students can continue to take advantage of the career resources offered.
Career Services has officially relocated to McCutcheon Hall, room 226. To find their new office, simply enter the main doors of McCutcheon Hall and take the elevator to the second floor. Turn right and you'll find Career Services at the end of the hallway. The new space works to better serve students and make it easier to access the resources they offer.
Moving to McCutcheon was a choice by the university that we were excited to have the opportunity to partner with some of the other departments on campus. So we have a lot of great programs here in McCutcheon.
Along with the physical move for Career Services, they also switched departments internally, moving from student affairs to academic affairs.
It makes sense in the sense that we be aligned more closely with the academic side, so we're already embedded within schools and colleges in terms of having a counselor that overseeing that particular area. So now being physically a part of those departments allows for more collaborative opportunities.
Career Services recently hosted the Hawk Internship and Careers Fair, October 3rd, in the Fieldhouse. Over 170 employees were present, ready and willing to connect to students.
Lots of resume help with that, and then also a lot of interview prep. We have a lot of tools that a lot of people don't even know about. So yeah, especially with me working here for 2 years already, I know a lot of the resources and I use them a little bit more frequently.
So from finding a major, finding the perfect outfit, to landing your dream job, Career Services is here to help. Now at their new location in McCutcheon Hall, room 226. This is Zoe Evans-Griffin for UWW-TV News.
Thanks, Zoe. I have never been to the new Career Services place, nor do I really have any reason to at the moment. I have 2 jobs on campus, but I really like that hand chair they have in that video package. I'm like, ooh, I want to go sit in there.
That's true. It seems like a vibey place, and McCutcheon Hall is not very utilized. So it's good that Career Services is moving into there, so maybe anyone besides people in ROTC and the Royal Purple can have an excuse to go check that building out.
I think I was in there once for a tour, and it was a super cool building. Like, there was plants everywhere, and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of awesome. Maybe I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah, I don't really need Career Services right now in my life, but definitely eventually I'll take a stop by.
Yeah,
see
it's good
what's
to know
up.
that they're there.
That's right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more on Wake Up Whitewater.
So We Go Here
on 91.7 The Edge, your station for sports, news, and of course, music. With our extensive music library of alternative, rock, and hip-hop. All for you, all right here on 91.7 The Edge.
In 2008, as part of the renovation, the James R. Conner University Center opened Roberta's Art Gallery in memory of the late Roberta Yvonne Fiscum, an alum of UW-Whitewater. Roberta studied the organ and was passionate about pottery, handwork, and graphic design, and eventually obtained a graphic arts degree from UW-Whitewater. It was the lifetime goal of Roberta to own an art gallery. Therefore, her parents, Robert and Yvonne Fiscum, generously funded this 1,000 square foot student art gallery in her memory. Roberta's Art Gallery collaborates with community artists, campus departments, and student organizations to curate and host exhibits throughout the year. They feature a diverse range of artists from local talent all the way to internationally recognized fine artists. Every full-length exhibit features a reception where attendees can meet the artist, learn more about their work, and enjoy conversation and refreshments. Roberta's Art Gallery strives to make art more approachable, inclusive, and welcoming, with all exhibits and receptions free and open to the public. For more information, come see us on the main floor of the UC or visit our website.
Welcome to For the Health of It. I'm your host, Ashley Carroll, and today we're taking a look at an incredibly valuable service on campus for UW-Whitewater students, University Health and Counseling Services, or UHCS. Students, have you ever felt under the weather on campus? Have you been in need of a flu shot or other immunizations? Have you wanted to speak to a professional about your problems? Well, UHCS is here to help. UHCS operates out of the Ambrose Health Center on campus at the corner of Starin Road and Prairie Street, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The Ambrose Health Center is the one-stop shop to cure what physically and mentally ails you. The Ambrose Health Center offers a wide variety of health services. To learn more about them, we spoke to nurse practitioner Melissa Miller.
We pretty much do anything that most things that you would find at your primary care provider's office, so your home doctor. We see people for wellness visits. That would include if you need a physical for employment, a sports physical, just a general, hey, I need a checkup because it's been a couple of years, a women's annual. So we see lots of people for illness. So at this time of year, as most people know, a lot of people are sick. Lots of musculoskeletal issues, sprained ankles, knee injuries, back pain, those sorts of things. We provide STI testing for students, and almost every single student on campus should qualify for free testing with a couple of different sources we have for funding. Mental health, we do provide mental health medication for students, and we also do provide some nutritional counseling for students as well.
As you can see, UHCS is able to do a lot of great things for students and is very easy to use their services.
Students can call us, and our front office staff is happy to answer any questions about services we have. We have a website as well that has a good overview of the different types of services we have, and students can actually book online too, which is great. They do that through the My UHCS portal, so there is a link on our UHCS website.
And the best part is, healthcare at the Ambrose Health Center is very affordable for students.
So we do not bill insurance for most things here at UHCS. Our services are actually funded mostly out of seg fees, so part of tuition, which is really nice. So if you do have to come in and see a provider, there's no copay, which is wonderful. Most visits are free. Our wellness visits, there is a $20 fee for that. So again, your sports physicals, things like that. But if you're sick and you just want to come and talk to a provider, there's no fee unless we do a lab. We have medications in clinic too that we will provide for students. So those also have small fees. We try to keep them as minimal as possible. The really great thing too is you don't have to bring any money with you. We can just bill your student bill, which is really convenient for a lot of people. People can pay here on the way out. We do take cash or credit card, but no need to bring insurance information, and no need to bring money.
Thanks to UHCS, students are able to receive the medical and psychiatric help that they need at a low price and in an accessible place. If you're interested in visiting the Ambrose Health Center, call 262-472-1300 or visit uww.edu/UHCS/appointments to schedule an appointment. Let's make a healthier world just for the health of it. For UWW-TV, I'm Ashley Carroll, and this has been For the Health of It.
Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose UROC.
You ready to rock?
You belong here.
The Royal Purple, the best place for all the latest news around the community and campus of UW-Whitewater. Here you'll find all different types of weekly news stories, including sports, arts and rec, biz and tech, and even fun and interesting things like trendsetter columns and the tweet of the week. The Royal Purple has a full staff to handle all of your advertising and article needs. Ad managers and sales representatives can help you get your ad in seasonal print issues online at royalpurplenews.com and out on our social media platforms. Editors and journalists would love to write features about your organization and follow-ups about your important events. For more information on student employment opportunities, advertisement services, or anything news, contact the Royal Purple over at R@uww.edu or give us a call at 262-472-5100. Stop by our office and say hi on campus in McCutcheon Hall, room 113. For all of your local campus community news, check out the Royal Purple here at University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
Welcome to Jitters Coffee House. Located on the first floor of the Wells Towers, Jitters is a student-run coffee lounge and offers a variety of coffee and ice cream-based drinks and is home to many entertaining programs, including live music, gamer trivia nights, and other performances. Coordinate your activity by emailing jitters@uww.edu. Jitters is completely run by volunteers who can earn service hours and even receive a free drink during their shift. Stop in tonight at Jitters Coffee House, where fun events and community come together.
This week, we have a special segment called News of the Weird, where we showcase weird news stories from around the globe.
Jamie Oliver, a British chef, is on the case of a stolen cheddar, a social media plea to his social media followers to help solve the mystery of almost 50,000 pounds of missing award-winning cheddar cheese, about $400,000 of cheese, dubbing it the Great Cheese Robbery. The 1,000 wheels of cheese were stolen from Neil's Yard Dairy by a con artist posing as a wholesale distributor for a major French retailer. Detectives at Scotland Yard and international authorities are searching for culprits.
5 elephants in a Colorado zoo could someday sue for their freedom if the state's Supreme Court sides with an animal rights group and declares it persons under the law. This has been tried before in 2022 in New York, but the highest court ruled that the elephants could not be considered a person who is legally confined with the ability to pursue a petition seeking release.
A judge in northern Greece imposed a suspended 1-month prison sentence on a man convicted of disturbing his neighbors by repeatedly sneaking into their properties to smell their shoes. The 28-year-old man told the court that he was unable to explain his behavior and had no intent to break the law or harm anyone or their well-being.
A funeral home in Poland made an unusual apology after a corpse fell out of a hearse and into traffic. A citizen was driving down the street when he first saw a sheet on his car window. After the sheet slid down, he saw a body laying on the road, and the man feared that he hit someone. The funeral stated that it was a result of an unexpected technical issue with their electronic tailgate.
Stay tuned for more on Wake Up Whitewater after this.
Love to show you what it's like to be a war hawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a war hawk.
At UW Whitewater.
You belong here!
Welcome to the Whitewater Forensics Team, where we ignite voices and foster connections. With 3 to 4 hours of practice weekly, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. From energizing warm-ups to passionate storytelling, we build confidence and creativity. Join our close-knit team, conquer public speaking fears, and advocate for your story. With over 100 awards annually, become part of a community where every voice matters.
She's always had it. Pure ambition. An unbridled self-confidence that most people only dream of. You see it driving her, empowering her, and in time, you see it fueling her future. Perhaps even helping her blaze a new trail. All she needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities. Unlimited opportunity.
Being an undergraduate research mentor helps students be successful in tangible and intangible ways.
If they have a professor who's maybe a mentor that they connect well with, I think it's a great way to get to know them better and learn about their journey and the potential of their own career pathway by establishing a stronger relationship with that faculty member.
Having a research mentor is basically having someone that you can come to if you got questions.
someone that you can seek advice for. The purpose of the mentor, in my opinion, is just to guide you.
It's exciting to watch a student, develop skills to realize the impact that their research is having and to see the success of those students.
Number one, it helps your teaching because you're working, fairly closely with the student, and so you begin to uncover things about yourself.
I have seen students' confidence grow, that self-efficacy grow, their sense of self, like who they are, why they're here, what they can contribute to the society, actually develop as being part of the research team, and that's huge. You don't get that by just giving them a grade, okay, you got a B+. It doesn't mean anything.
I know that for me, the students that I work with, I have a greater knowledge of their abilities and skills and their growth, and I'm happy to support them in their future.
So I'm learning more about myself. I'm learning more about my craft and my field, creative field and creative language, and what are possibilities by being that mentor.
If there's an issue, we go to our mentor and we ask her the question, and she gives us a couple of questions in return. The mentors, they really don't answer questions, they answer your questions with questions, which gets us thinking. And that's the purpose of the mentor.
You learn a lot about yourself by doing that, and the time commitment isn't it's important, but you're also helping an individual find themselves. And that's what we're supposed to do here at Whitewater.
For more information, go to uww.edu/URP and be a part of a program that prepares students for future success and experience an opportunity of a lifetime.
What does it mean to be a Warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad.
Learning another language.
And listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a Warhawk, I stay balanced,
take great care of myself,
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
And I'm taking confident steps in the direction of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
that's the Warhawk way.
Get ready to soar into the coolest cribs on campus. It's Best Nest, where Warhawks show off their sweet style. Experience on-campus living like you've never seen before. From lofted beds to epic gaming setups and shared spaces turned into hangout havens, Best Nest is your backstage pass to stylish Warhawk rooms. Don't miss out on the action. Scan the QR code today and vote for your #1 nest. By the end of the semester, one Warhawk room will win the title of Best Nest.
This is Inside the Arts on UWW-TV. I'm Kirsten Torres. Step into Greg and Kate's world in the vibrant city of Manhattan as the Department of Theater Dance presents Sylvia by A.R. Gurney. Directed by Robin Aceta, this production will run in the Hicklin Studio Theater located in the Greenhill Center of the Arts from November 15th through November 23rd. Greg and Kate are adjusting to their new lives in the city after 22 years in the suburbs. Discover how Sylvia, a lab and Tweedle mixture, becomes an escape from the stress of work for one and an opponent for affection for the other. A.R. Gurney paints a humorous picture as Sylvia turns the lives of Greg and Kate upside down. The hilarious play depicts the relationship of a man and his best friend and the importance of his marriage through complications and revelations. Don't miss the significant lessons that a street-smart dog like Sylvia will teach the couple. This play contains language that may not be suitable for a younger audience. Tickets can be purchased in advance, in person, via phone at 262-472-2222 or online at tickets.uww.edu. The box office is located in the Green Hill Center of the Arts, and hours are Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. There is a $2 surcharge for tickets purchased at the event. UW-Whitewater students should make sure to sign in when ordering online to take advantage of special student pricing. This has been Inside the Arts on UWW TV. I'm Kirsten Torres.
As UWW-TV wraps up the Best Nest dorm tours, we will be moving into the finals. The 4 dorm halls with the highest votes will be selected as the final 4, and voting will reopen with only those 4 halls to be chose from. It is important now, more than ever, to do your part and vote for who you think has the best nest on the campus of UW-Whitewater. To view all of the completed tours, visit uwwtv.org and go to the Best Nest drop-down menu or visit the UWW-TV YouTube channel. To vote for your favorite dorm, you can scan the QR code within the Best Nest video or scan the QR code on your screen to visit our website. Stay tuned to Whitewater Wind Down, our nighttime newscast, for an exclusive Final Four interview with Terry Elise Mims, the host of Best Nests here on UWW-TV.
Matt checking in to see how Sam is doing on his project, and it's getting close to exporting now, the final step in the process. And it is complete, and Sam is hyped. Finally gets complete and spikes the ball into the end zone. Sam's celebrating with his colleagues, and they throw a flag on the play. The ref's going to call excessive celebration. Sam is in disbelief and can't believe it. He tries to dispute the call, but the ref is not having any of it.
The UW-Whitewater Bookstore is your one-stop shop for apparel, textbooks, and technology. Stop in for a wide selection of gifts from our alumni, family, and name brand sections. Need to purchase or rent a textbook? Head downstairs to Textbook Services. Check out our new custom shop and create personalized apparel for your organization. Need a charger, laptop, or headphones? Our new technology section has everything you might need. For more information and bookstore hours, visit uwwhitewaterbookstore.com.
I'm Sam Way, and this is your UWW-TV Sports Update. The UW Whitewater football team took a win last weekend against UW River Falls 13-7 for homecoming. On the same day, head coach Jace Rendall was inducted into the UW Whitewater Athletics Hall of Fame. Getting back to the game, after an eventful yet scoreless first quarter, senior kicker Jackson Fox put the Warhawks on the board with a 48-yard field goal just over a minute into the second quarter. The lone Warhawk touchdown came from a Jackson Christ 12-yard run, also in the second, which made the difference in the final outcome.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, we talk about the middle 8 of a game, which would be the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half, and we were able to win that last 4 minutes of the second half, or the second quarter, because of that touchdown run by Jackson Christ.
With the win, UW Whitewater keeps its postseason hopes alive while virtually ending a playoff opportunity for the Falcons. In a stacked WIAC conference this year, the Warhawks face another win or go-home affair with the UW La Crosse Eagles this Saturday on the road. Taking a glance around the WIAC, UW Oshkosh beat UW Eau Claire, while UW Platteville took a big win against UW Stevens Point. UW La Crosse continued to climb into the conference race with their third win in a row. We'll be right back with more sports on UWW-TV right after this. Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose UROC. You ready to rock?
You belong here.
The UW Whitewater volleyball team travels to Elmhurst, Illinois on Wednesday to face the Blue Jays and finally to UW Stout on Friday. With one match left in league regular season play, UW Whitewater is third in the WIAC standings with a 4-2 record. UW Oshkosh and UW Stevens Point are sitting at the top with a 5-1 record, while 3 teams are tied for 4th through 6th with a 3-3 record. With UW Whitewater confirmed as the third place team and as the WIAC tournament gets underway, UWW-TV will broadcast the opening round of the tourney on Tuesday, November 12th. The 4th-ranked UW Whitewater women's basketball team tips their season off this weekend, taking on the 24th-ranked DePaul Tigers Friday at 4 o'clock and Lakeland Muskies Saturday at 1 o'clock. Men's soccer went 1-0-1 last week, wrapping up a scoreless tie with UW Eau Claire and beating UW Stout 7-0. The men returned to Fiscum Field this Wednesday at 7 o'clock against UW Stevens Point in the opening round of the WIAC men's soccer tournament. Women's soccer went 0-2 last week, losing 6-0 against Illinois Tech and 4-0 against River Falls. The women traveled to Eau Claire Tuesday, November 5th for their opening round game in the WIAC Women's Soccer Tournament. Men and women's cross country competed in the WIAC's Cross Country Championship over the weekend, where the men finished 2nd out of 8 teams and the women finishing 4th out of 8 teams. Men's wrestling begins their season in New England this weekend, taking on Johnson & Wales this Friday and Roger Williams Saturday. Men and women's swim and dive host their first meet this season against UW Oshkosh Friday, November 8th, before heading to La Crosse the next day for their meet against the Eagles. And finally, women's bowling travels to Kenosha for this weekend for the SFA Lady Jack Classic. For more sports news and other updates, tune in to uwwtv.org. I'm Sam Way, and this has been your sports update on UWW-TV.
Have you heard of UROC?
We're part of Whitewater and our own thing.
Come on, we'll show you.
I learned how to be a college student here, and now I'm headed off to Madison to study global health, and I know I'm ready.
People like me who aren't a fan of big crowds would really like UROC because it's welcoming and it's laid back.
My advisor helped me figure out my schedule, organize my time, fill out my FAFSA, and figure out what classes I liked and how to turn that into a major. And if I had to do it again, I would choose URock.
You ready to rock?
You belong here.
For Hawk Talk, especially on days I'm hosting, you really need to be up early looking at those news stories. Even the night before, I'm finding topics that I can incorporate in the show, and I feel like we get a conversation going.
Once you get the opportunity to do that with other people who appreciate it at the same level as you do, it makes it that much more enjoyable.
For everything sports, tune in Monday through Thursday at 91.7 The Edge or watch us on UWW TV.
It's always been there. His love of the outdoors. Some days, you wonder if it might be his calling. Truth is, you know that the things he's passionate about today will build the foundation of what he does tomorrow, and possibly inspire a new journey. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities. Unlimited opportunity.
Your home for excellence in action. The WIAC Network. Watch and download here.
Welcome to this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW TV. I'm your host, Sierra Featherly, joined by Warhawk Football head coach Jason Dahl. Coach, congratulations on your win this weekend over River Falls. This game was important for more than one reason. It was our last regular season home game, it was homecoming, it was also Hall of Fame Day. 12 individuals were inducted into the Warhawk Hall of Fame, including you. What significance does your induction to the Warhawk Hall of Fame hold to you?
Yeah, it's a great honor. I felt very fortunate to be a part of that Hall of Fame class and get selected to the UW Whitewater Athletics Hall of Fame, but it's just a credit to the program and all the teammates and all the great teams that I was a part of. With the team success, individual accolades come. So, but again, I feel very fortunate to be a part of that.
Now, looking back onto the game, how did the defense successfully adjust to the faster pace set by River Falls at the beginning of the game?
So we've played River Falls in that offense for about 3-4 years now, and we've had some pretty good success against them. So our game plan, we had a lot of confidence going into it. But again, the credit goes to the players. They did a heck of a job of executing and just competing and never wavering.
Now, with 34 seconds left in the second, Jackson Crisp rushed 12 yards and scored that first touchdown in the game, putting the Warhawks up 13-0 going into the half. How crucial was that touchdown to not only the game, but the team morale?
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, we talk about the middle 8 of a game, which would be the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half, and we were able to win that last 4 minutes of the second half or the second quarter because of that touchdown run by Jackson Crisp. So we're just trying to scratch and crawl and just find a way to put some points on the board and get first downs on an offense. So that was huge for us.
Now, there was a key moment in the fourth quarter that kind of led to the Warhawks securing their win. What was the decision to take the first down over the field goal points?
Yeah, that was probably an error on my end from a young coach's perspective. I think hindsight, you look at it, the way that our defense was playing and how good they were playing, we should have probably took the 2-score lead and went out with that. But at the end of the day, the players made the plays. It worked, and we came out on top.
With 2 games left in the regular season, the Warhawks are headed up to La Crosse for a must-win game. How is the team preparing for these final 2 games in hopes of a possible postseason run?
Yeah, we're going to stick to our process. We're going to try to attack each day and find a way to get a little bit better. Hopefully this previous win can give us a little bit of confidence, and especially on the offensive side of the ball, and we can go up there and play the best game we played all year. I believe in this team. I believe in these guys, and we work really hard. So excited for that opportunity.
Thank you for your time, Coach. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
This has been this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW TV.
Okay, Edie, with this chilly weather, I'm excited about it. I'm excited for some snow, some Christmas magic, if you will, but I'm a little bit nervous because I hate driving in snow, and so I have like a nice 2.5, maybe 3 hour drive back home, and like the snow is not great.
Honestly, I live an hour away and I have yet to drive alone back home. I normally just hitch a ride with my boyfriend when he goes, since he lives in the same hometown as I do. So I don't know. I'm like scared of the snow a little bit to drive in, and last fall break I had it at home and I drove then and that was okay, but like in the snow, I don't know.
Yeah, I have a little Buick Encore and she's great, but I might have to sell her because I have no heat right now, which is unfortunate, and I also have an engine overheating problem. So it's time to say goodbye to her eventually, so if anyone wants a car, hit me up, please.
Does the overheating engine not heat the car up?
See, that's the problem, because there must be like a door in there somewhere, and the door's not open, and I've already put in so much money to like fix it. I'm not really hyping up my car very much, but I'm just saying, like, if you want a car that doesn't have heat and also overheats at the same time, it's available. But I kind of want a truck, like a nice, sturdy, snow driving.
Right. Then you won't have to worry about the snow, really.
No, I'm on the lookout for sure. Well, it looks like that's all the time we're going to have on today's episode of Wake Up Whitewater. Don't forget to stay tuned for next week for more sports, news, and entertainment.
Looking for more news and entertainment? Check out UWW-TV's Whitewater Wind Down with hosts Grace and Macy. For Peyton and myself, have a great week, and don't forget to stay tuned to UWW-TV.